So do you ever compare yourself to other people online and it makes you feel pretty crap?
This is, we've got a lot to say here. I've got a lot to say. Amy's got a lot to say. But we're going to bust some myths today. We're going to help you feel better about yourself, about the situation, about where you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and some of the things that you can do that are so simple that will help you just cut out some of the noise, because the online world, the online space is pretty noisy out there. And if you're listening to the wrong thing or the wrong people, it's going to be a problem. And I think there's a famous quote, isn't there, that it's stand guard at the door of your mind. Now, not only do you want to stand guard at the door of your mind, you want to stand guard at the door of your ears as well, so that your mind doesn't have to hear it.
Usually, though, it's your own internal chatter that you need.
Yes.
Yeah, because this has been coming up loads with clients. Like, I think in the past week, I've had 3 or 4 conversations about comparisonitis. And, I felt it as well. And quite recently, if anybody that I've been following online has made me feel less than good enough, or they've triggered me in some way, but not in a good way, in like, I just don't really need to be seeing or hearing this information, I've used a really amazing technique I'm going to share with you now.
Well, I'm just going to just mention something here. No one makes us feel anything. However, that's easy to say. Do we let other people? Do we let other people's words and actions and things that they write, create, say affect us? Yes. No one makes us feel anything. However, we're very good at being open to that feeling out.
Yeah, of course. We're very good at creating stories in our mind and making what somebody else has said mean something about us. Like, that person didn't write whatever they wrote or said whatever they said online thinking, I'm going to make Amy Crumpton feel like crap today.
I mean, maybe they did. You see the media and stuff like that. There's lies, there's this, there's that. That's usually out to sell papers, sell this, sell that. But also, it could be in spite. But what we're talking about here is general content, social media, all that stuff that's triggering people into feeling certain ways. And we want to take you through a few things today that are going to help you alleviate those.
Yeah, because you are not going to be the first person to ever do what it is that you do. There's going to be other people online. Now, you might see them as being further ahead than you, or you might just see them doing things in a different way to you that doesn't align with how you do it. But then that starts to create this internal voice of, maybe I should be doing it that way. Oh, why does it look so much better the way that they've done it? And it starts to create this feeling inside that is just not very pleasant. So whenever I do feel that way, and, I just want to stay in my own lane, I want to stay focused on what it is that I'm focused on the vision that I'm working towards and the business is working towards, I use the mute button and I use the unfollow button on Instagram, Facebook, whatever platform. Like, you are the one that's in control of the content that you do consume. And I think it's really easy that when you start following someone to forget, I've got the power to stop following this person. I've got the power to stop watching their content. And social media have made it very easy these days with the mute button. Sometimes you might not want to unfollow somebody for, I don't know, political reasons or whatever it might be. You don't want to cause any drama. So you can just mute somebody and they're never going to know that you've done that. And for me, I love having that option. Sometimes I don't mute people forever. It might just be for a short period of time. So if I'm in a launch, for example, and I just don't want any external noises, I don't want to get sucked in. If I know that there's someone's account that I'm always watching, I'll just mute them for a little bit of time just so that I can stay fully focused, fully present, and fully in my lane.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you're allowed to do, it's your life, it's your business, it's your world, you can do whatever you want. And if you following somebody and it's not helping you, cut them out. They're probably not bothered about you, so why should you give them so much energy? But equally, at the same time, what we want to do is help you see, what is it about them? Is it just how they are? Is it how they act? Is it what they say? Is it just, they're just not they don't have the same values or same beliefs as you. They just don't have the same ethos or integrity as you. That's absolutely normal. I'm on Twitter a lot. And I see people that are very, very successful, very wealthy, made a lot of money. And there's a lot of people that are out there boasting how great they are, but there's also a lot of people that are actually doing a lot of good, and they want to support and they want to give back, and same amounts of money, but just different values. And I just don't follow them. I don't care. Like they don't know me, and I don't know them, but I just know how they are, and it's not for me. But I'll follow the people that I really appreciate. I appreciate their content. I appreciate what they say and what they think and how they put their words across as well. So it's about standing guard at the door of your mind, in the sense that let in what you want to let in. It's just like having, packs and packs of biscuits or all the bad stuff at home. And, it's having the power to do it, but not the willpower to do it, or the drive, or the determination, or the desire to make something happen. And that's exactly what it is, isn't it? It's like, I could do it.
What, do you eat all the biscuits?
Yeah, it's like, I could not eat all the biscuits, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying here, is you putting yourself through watching people's content when you could not do that. That's up to you, and that we can, we can only remind you of that. But if you would still consume content that's either not helping you, no good for you, not supporting you, not helping you stay in your own lane, you just need to start doing it.
That's it. And equally, I think another way to look at this is, I love to follow people who inspire me, and those people potentially, usually are further ahead. So it is about finding your people, and like Chris was saying, finding the people that you really align with, you really align with their values, you really align with the way that they're doing this and doing things, but not seeing it as competition, not comparing your journey to their journey, but seeing it as inspiration and seeing this as, wow, like they've carved, and again, trying to blend the word together. They've carved the path for you, that you can see what's possible for you because they've done it before you. And I think it is a really fine line of not falling into this trap of comparisonitis, but seeing it as, do you know what, if they can do it, I can do this too. And I always want our message to be that. I always want you to see us as, wow, they're just really normal people from Leeds. If they can create the life that they've created, they can create the business that they've created, I can do that too. And it's no competition. There's no comparison to it. Like, you are you do things your way. You are unique in the way that you've come at this, as are we. So there is no real comparison at all.
It's modelling and inspiration.
Yeah.
As Tony Robbins talks about, it's find somebody who you like, appreciate, understand, get all the things, all the positive emotions, and then model them. And take it as inspiration. If you can't be inspired by them and you can't model them, do they really need to be in your world? Probably not.
Yeah. If they're not adding value, cut them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Simple as. So my little challenge for you watching this video is, do you need to do a social media cleanse? Do you need to have a little bit of a clear out? Do you need to get rid of some of the junk that is no longer adding value to your life? Yeah. Because I've been doing this. I've been on a little bit of a mission over the past few years. It takes some time to do this. But how I decide who stays and who goes is quite simple. If I'm scrolling on Instagram, Chris, I don't do it that often. If I was scrolling through Instagram and I come across someone's content that I'm just not vibing with it. Like, I've seen a few of their pieces of content, and like every time I'm thinking, like, they're just not adding value, I'll just remove. And it's just a gradual process. Or sometimes I'll just go on to people that we're following, and I'll go through the least interacted with people, and I'll think, I never see you come up on my feed. I don't even know who you are. I'm just going to start to cleanse through, so that I'm creating and curating this really amazing space where I can go and get inspired, where I can go and connect with our amazing clients. I can connect with the people that I really want to be seeing in the feed, and not feel like I'm going to get triggered or, have any negative feelings when I open up the app. Because at the end of the day, this is a space where I want to go and get inspired. I don't want to go on there and feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm not good enough or anything like that. And neither should you. So this is your invitation to have a little cleanse of your social media channels.
Seeing all of this as empowering. And if you see it as empowering, you will do the right thing, and you'll help yourself. Because We want what's best for you. And if you're constantly putting in bad information, consuming bad stuff that's not going to help you, then there's only going to be a bad result at the other end of it. So we want you to take this as an empowering task, empowering exercise to just enjoy and get rid of the dead wood and keep all the good stuff.
That's it. So let us know in the comments if you are up for the challenge. Let us know how you feel as well with social media, because they do design social media to be a place that keeps sucking you back in and not for all the right reasons. So let us know how you feel around social media in the comments, and tag anyone that will benefit from this video as well.
Yeah, we'll see you at the next one.
We'll see you next time.